If you're on your journey to becoming a successful realtor, then you're in the right place. Because in this video, I'm revealing the 5 mistakes that you must avoid to becoming a successful realtor. Hey, I'm Shawn Bell, and I am a social media coach for the Wolfpack at eXp Realty, and I'm also the founder of the Realtors Blueprint, which helps realtors bring in a non-stop leads through Facebook ads. Imagine this as your personal roadmap, steering you away from the bumps in the real estate road and guiding you to real estate success. Because let's face it, knowing what not to do is just as critical as knowing what to do. Number 1 is you need to stop playing the victim. So you need to stop sitting there going, woe is me, the market is not good, this is happening, it's because of this that I'm not doing good. And unfortunately, everybody goes through tough times, everybody goes through crap, and you may not see it, but everybody has things going on in their day. And unfortunately, if you just sit there and play the victim, you're gonna have those negative thoughts in your head all day long, and you're not going to get anything done. Trust me, I went through 8 years of a recessed market. I was a brokerage owner as well, went through the pandemic, and that was not fun as ownership. And there's so many negative things out there, and people basically telling you you're not going to survive and this isn't going to work. And if I listened to them, then nothing would have ever happened. When there was other markets in our country that were booming and we were going through a heavy recession, I was very fortunate. I was still able to rank in the top 1% throughout the nation. And I'm in a small community of 30,000 people. So if I can do it, I know anybody can do it. So you need to stop playing the victim. Like I said, you need to actually start implementing new strategies, thinking of different things you can do. Just stop sitting there and pick yourself up, because you need to have that positivity. And if you have the right mindset, then you're going to do great. Otherwise, with that crap mindset, nothing's going to work. And unfortunately, you probably will not survive. Number 2 is you need to stop caring what other people think. For years, I was held back with even doing things on my social media because I was like, oh, I can't post this, or what if I did that? What are people going to think? And you know what? For years, my social media was just very stagnant and nothing happened. But the moment I stopped giving a crap about what other people thought of me is when my social media started to grow. From there, I started to have like-minded individuals going, hey, we love what he's putting out, we like what he's doing, and we want to follow him and support him. That wouldn't have happened if I stick to the script and played it easy, because when I was doing the script, it just wasn't natural and it didn't feel like me, and that came off on my video. And the moment I started having fun and being a little goofy and having some comedy in my stuff, I would have never got the following, I would have never got all those customers. Is when people started to resonate with me, they started to follow me, and that's when I started to make a heck of a lot more sales on social media versus all the others that were sticking to the script and not being themselves. Little sidebar on this video is I do have a free guide of my 5 killer Facebook ads that generated me 268 leads in just 7 days. So this is a great way for you to get leads now, so you can get out of that funk, you can start talking to more people. And if you want a copy, all you need to do is comment with free guide and I will send one off to you. Number 3 is you need to stop wasting time. You need scheduling your days out and making them full. You can't just be sitting there going, well, I'll get to it tomorrow, or I'm just not ready right now, I don't have the right equipment, I don't have this, I don't have that, and your day goes by and nothing gets accomplished. And I get it, I've been there as well. Sometimes we're in a funk and you're like, well, I'll get to it another time. This brings me more joy right now, so I'm gonna go do that instead. I'm gonna go watch this movie on Netflix, or I'm gonna go do this thing around the house, this project. And you never actually work on your real estate business, and therefore how the heck are you supposed to get customers? So you need to schedule your days out. You need to stop wasting that time. Make sure your calendar is full, and if you don't have anybody to speak to, or you don't have any appointments, then start making conversation. Start messaging people on social media, send them a DM, speaking to old customers, past customers, text messages. Go through your text messages and start messaging people. Just fill your day with actual activities versus sitting there doing other things and thinking, oh, I'll get back to it another day. Because guess what? You've only got so many hours in the day, and you need to fill them in order to grow your business. Now, number 4, a little segue from what I just spoke about, is stop ignoring your calls, texts, and your DMs. I cannot believe it, the amount of realtors I have dealt with. And I'm sorry guys, there's some of you that maybe are watching this where it takes me hours, sometimes days, to get a hold of you. And if it takes me that long to get a hold of you, what the heck are you doing with your customer? And this isn't just with me. I've had it when I was in the business and I had a deal going on, and I would go to message a realtor because I have an offer, and it takes forever for them to get back to me. There's no excuse. These things are literally with us, on us, all day long. It is so easy to pick up the thing. I get it. Sometimes you're doing something else, so it can wait. But when it's hours upon hours, if not days, and it happens consistently, you start to run out of excuses. So it is so easy to pick this up and type on it to return a message. I used to generate a ton of business because I just responded to my messages. I had a lot of customers say, you know what? It took us forever to always get a hold of our realtor, and we messaged you, and just like that, you messaged us back, and we knew we had a good feeling. And then I got feedback from my customers all the time saying, we just knew when we messaged you, you were always going to get back to us right away. So if we had a question, we were going to get a response. And that's what people want. If they have a question, they want a response right away. You're no different. If you have a question to something about, something you need to do or you're not sure about, you want to get an answer right away. So our customers are no different. And I'm sorry, but if you do not do this, you're going to see your business die because they're going to go find a realtor that will gladly get back to them right away. And like I said, it is easy. It's right on you. I don't understand why it just takes a moment to reply to those messages. And then I see a lot of you on social media where somebody will send a DM or comment something nice and it's white noise. And if they don't see activity on your page, it shows that you don't care. So if there's comments or anything on your social media or DMs you're getting, do yourself a favor and respond to them. It helps to show activity and it gets conversations going, and it is so easy to do. Number 5 is you need you need to stop trying to get instant gratification. Instant gratification is cool, it's a lot of fun, but unfortunately it is very rare that it happens in this business. So you need to pick a strategy that you want to do, and whatever that is. I was not much one at all for door knocking or cold calling, but if that's your thing, great. Stick with it and be consistent. Or if it's social media or flyers or whatever that may be that your strategy is, be consistent with it. Too many of you are trying something for a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then you give up and you quit. You say, hey, this isn't working, nothing's happening, and it's just not going to work. But anything that has had success for me has taken months. And with my social media was actually years. And if I had given up, start picking up the phone, and who knows where I would be today. You need to be consistent with it because majority of realtors will try something and then they will quit and they'll give up on it because they think it's not working within the first month. Trust me. I know it seems monotonous. Sometimes it can be boring, but it is those consistent things that help to generate you business. So whatever strategy you pick, just keep doing it over and over and over again. And you may feel tired of it and think, well, I'm just repeating myself or doing the same thing, but guess what? The consumer doesn't see that. And as time goes on and you start to get the tiny bit of traction, it just from there, it starts to build momentum and it kind of snowballs. No matter what strategy you do, eventually you start to get better at it and you kind of, hone in on your strengths and make things better. And eventually, trust me, the business will come. So please don't look for instant gratification. No matter what you do, it is going to take time. So keep at it. Don't give up. And there you have it. There's my 5 mistakes that you want to avoid if you want to become a successful realtor. Like I said, comment with free guide if you are wanting to get started with Facebook ads. Maybe that's one of your strategy. Again, be consistent with it, like I said. Otherwise, if you have any questions, comment below. If this video was helpful, please, I would appreciate it if you could give it a like and even furthermore, subscribe for future videos. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day. Take care.